Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tarantula. So it's been a little while since I've done any videos. I don't know if you can tell the difference in the quality, but I was using my phone before, and obviously I'm not using that anymore because it's in my hand. So I've gone out and bought myself a nice video camera. It was a cracking deal. I got it ever so cheap. I think when I started doing a couple of videos last year, I was using a small DSLR camera. So I was using the Sony A5100. Now it's a lovely little camera, it's really good for taking pictures, but the video, it's not so good because you can't attach a external microphone, and the microphone built into the camera body isn't the greatest. So yeah, the video quality was okay. It's only 1080p rather than this camera that I've got is you can shoot in 4K, which is what I prefer to do. So I've actually bought the Sony ZV-E10, and it is so far proven to be a lovely little camera. I'm really pleased with it, and yeah, so hopefully now we can bring much better quality footage of some of the amazing spiders that I have in this shed and other animals as well. So I haven't actually shown you any of these other animals on the channel yet. If you follow me on my social media pages, you've probably seen a couple of pictures of what I've got here in the shed. So go and check my social media out. Links are all in the description below. So yeah, so it's been a busy couple of years. Got all the racking up together that I've built. I bought all, well, not brand new, but these are all second-hand tanks. Now I got these off of a good friend, Emil, who runs Spider Planet. So this whole side, so we've got 3 racks here that are just full of matching tanks, and it just looks fantastic. I'm so pleased with it. I haven't actually filled them all yet because I don't have enough adults to fill them, so I've still got quite a few empty ones down the bottom here. Just trying to work on that. I've still got loads to move over yet, which some I've been doing little breeding projects with, so I didn't really want to touch them just yet. But yeah, it's going to look amazing when it's done. I don't know if you can see, sort of like just here. Yeah, so what I'll do is I've got some video footage that I can show you of just a few of the spiders that I've got. So like I've got all my pokies up the top here and the arboreal tanks. Yeah, I've got quite a few breeding projects with those at the moment. So I've got the P Metallicas, I've got the Tigrina Weselli, so she is the one that won the Best Asian. I've done a video last year of rehousing her. I've rehoused her again into these nice new tanks, and these are lovely, these are massive. I've got them all planted as well, and grow lights, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what these do in the next year or two. I have got a Poecilotheria ornata sat on an egg sac at the moment, so hopefully by mid-Feb that I'm going to pull that sack, and fingers crossed it's going to be a decent sack. I've never successfully bred pokies. Last year I had my Regalis. She had an egg sac, but unfortunately the egg sac wasn't any good. Yeah, so breeding projects last year. Now I documented one of the Vicularia egg sacs that I pulled. I did say that I had another one on a sac, pulled that one out, and that was successful, so that was brilliant news. Yeah, really pleased with that. So I had 2 avics last year with successful egg sacs. I also had the Tlittlecatl albopelosius, the curly hair, successful egg sac with that one as well, so that was really good news. I had 2 Monosotropus balfouri sacs. So yeah, so this year I'm going all out now. I've got breeding females all down here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I've got 6 adult females in a communal to my left here. Now these are 6 females that come from the big communal from Graham. Now we said when we broke that down, that video, that 15 were going off to Steve, who has a page Balfouri Town. Now he's got them in a communal, and there were 6 remaining females, so I've got them all here in a communal. I'm still deciding what I'm going to actually do with this yet, whether I'm going to keep it in the habisphere that it's in, or if I'm going to merge it with the big Balfouri communal that I've got to my right here. I'm still undecided yet. There is quite a few mature males that I've got to pull out of there. I'm going to pull them out, put them to my breeding females down here. So yeah, I'm hoping to go for at least 5 egg sacs this year from the Balfouries, plus the females in the communals. I'm really hoping that I can get a egg sac in the communal in either one. I have got a third communal, which were the slings that I bred back in 2020, I think it was. There's been a few mature males in there, so I've got to pull those out, but then I've got to be careful not to pair them with one of these females, because one of these females was the mother. So, but I've got them worked out which ones I can breed and which males I can't breed with the females. So yeah, so that's going to be an exciting job. What else have I got? So I picked this guy up at the Brighton show. I picked this off of Dave Fisher, Dave Little Beasties. This is the Salmopius victori. So this is a mature male. I have a female that I'm pairing this guy with at the moment. So that will be in another video. Yeah, so that's really exciting to try and pair those. I had an egg sac from my Tarrantula murinus, so that's the OBT red colourform. Now I thought the sac was good. Well, actually I thought it was pretty bad. So I went to pull the sac and then I saw a spiderling and I was so excited. So I left the egg sac in there for another week, and I thought, right, if nothing happens, if I don't see any more, then I'll pull the sac. That week passed, and when I went to pull the sac, I saw the female was actually eating it. So I grabbed it out, and unfortunately there was quite a few bad eggs, and I couldn't find that single OBT baby anywhere in the enclosure. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it, see if I do find it. But unfortunately all the other eggs were bad, so whether that was just a one nymph that made it, but then I don't know what's happened to it since, so we'll see. Yeah, so that was a bit of bad news, really. What else have I got? Breeding projects. I have, oh, one more, the Harpectira pulchripes. So the golden blue leg baboon, how could I forget, it's my favourite spider. What a silly. Yeah, so I've paired her once already. I'm going to pair her again, probably in the next couple of days. I've fed her, so she's ready to go. And the males, he's still looking quite good. Even though he's quite old, but you know, he's laid a fresh sperm web relatively, lately. So fingers crossed that he's still got it. Ceratogyrus darlingi, one of the horned baboons. I picked up a female at the BTS, that was last year. It was a confirmed female, and then I saw it molted, brilliant, okay, and then I saw it had hooks and emboli, so I was like, great. But it wasn't all bad news. I had an adult female as well, so it turned out bittersweet in the end. So yeah, so I'm going to be pairing the Ceratogyrus darlingis. That should be interesting. I like doing the old baboons, so yeah, fingers crossed that's a good one as well. Now, just if I just pan you round, we just had some Balfouries pairing on the window there. So one of the mature males and one of the smaller females. Yeah, so just saw them out the corner of my eye. And there's the male. And the female. So yeah, so they're actually pairing in the communal. So yeah, fingers crossed something does happen with that. I'm not holding my breath too far. The female does look a bit small, but she could be breeding size. So The Balfouris can breed at a little bit smaller rate, smaller size than some spiders. So, fingers crossed that something happens with that. Yeah, like I say, I'm debating what to do with that communal, whether I am going to merge it with the 6 females that I've got, or keep them separate. What do you think I should do? Leave comments down below in the comments what you think I should do with that one. Yeah, so that's just a bit of an update from me. I will be doing some more footage, breeding projects very shortly, so do stick around, do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for everybody that has stuck by. I know it's been very dry on the videos, but I'm determined now. I've got the new equipment, I've got the shed up together the way I want it. I've got some lovely animals to show you. I didn't want to do anything too soon because I wanted to keep them, make sure that I'm keeping them all right. I've never kept some of these animals before, so it's been a bit of a journey trying to get them how I wanted, make sure that I can keep them before I showed them off, and everything's doing really well. So yeah, so please subscribe if you haven't, like I said, and I'll see you again very soon.